Hi, you guys. It's Yaz, and today I'm going to talk about 5 mixed messages narcissists give you. The 5 weird mixed messages. Narcissists are very, their mannerisms are always strange, and people are always trying to figure out the narcissist. Like, why did they do that? Or why did they act weird around other people? So I'm going to get into the 5 types of mixed messages you're going to get when you're dealing with a narcissist. The first weird thing that narcissists do is they show you love, they tell you they love you, and then they're cold to you. They run hot and cold. Why would you tell somebody that you love them and then not even want to sleep with them, not even want to hold their hand, not even want to cuddle with them? Why does a narcissist give you these mixed messages? Well, I'm going to tell you. Because the narcissist doesn't mean it when they say they love you. They're just telling you what you want to hear because they want to keep you around because they're getting some supply. So the first weird mixed message that a narcissist gives you is that they tell you how much they love you. They tell you they love you unconditionally, and yet they don't even want to be close to you. Or they may tell you they love you, and then they make excuses why they can't see you, all right? There's always an excuse with the narcissist. Oh, I can't see you this weekend. I got to work. Oh, I can't see you. I got to do this. I got to do that. They always make everything and everyone else a priority, and meanwhile, they're telling you that they love you. So it's like this, you guys. When the words and actions don't match up, you're not dealing with a real one, okay? That's why it's weird. So if it appears weird, there's a reason it appears weird, because you're not dealing with an authentic person. You're dealing with somebody who's basically lying and bullshitting you, okay? What's another weird mixed message that narcissists do? They flirt with you, but then they don't take it any further. And you see this, all right? I saw this once when I went to the gym. There was a guy there that kept flirting with me. And I'm saying to myself, why isn't he making the next move to want to go out for a drink or do something or anything like that? He never said, he never wanted to take it past the gym. He just wanted to constantly flirt. Oh, I love your pink lipstick. He used to say to me, oh, I love your pink lipstick. Oh, you're looking good. Oh, you're really working out on that treadmill there, or this or that, right? Always used to come up to me, make comments, flirt. And this is what narcissists do. They flirt with you all the time. Meanwhile, I find out later when we were in a discussion at the gym, there was the whole, pack of people, the rat pack that went to the gym when I was going to the gym that we used to see every day, when we went to the gym. And he mentions his wife, okay? Never ever said he had a wife, nothing like that. But meanwhile was flirting with me. And this is exactly what narcissists do, how they send mixed messages. They flirt with you, and then they give you the impression like they like you and they want to pursue you, and then it never goes anywhere. Okay? Or they might smile or glare at you or wink at you at the office or at the store you go to. They're always flirting with you or something. And then it never goes anywhere. And why is that? Because you have a sneaky, shady narcissist that loves the attention. They flirt with you to boost their ego, to see if you're interested in them. But they have an old lady or old man at home, okay? They got an old lady or old man at home, but they love to flirt with you. So this is another way that narcissists, they give you those mixed messages, all right? Now, moving along to another weird mixed message that narcissists do, all right? They are very, very nice to outsiders, and they're cold and a monster to you at home, all right? Why do they do that? Why can't they just be normal? Why can't these people just be normal, all right? Because they're just fake, all right? Especially the covert narcissist. This is classic of a covert narcissist. Nice to the neighbors. Oh, hi, John. Oh, hi, Mary. Hi, Sally. How you doing? If you guys need any help with your lawn, this and that, I could do this for you. I could do that. And then these people come and say, you have a great husband, or you have a great wife. You're so lucky to be married to them. Meanwhile, they come into the house and they're like, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Oh, you're useless, you're lazy, you're this, you're that. Constantly criticizing, putting you down. But meanwhile, the nicest guy, nicest girl to the neighbors. So they send mixed messages. So they try to appear really nice to other people because they're worried about their image. They want everybody to think they're super terrific. But then to you, they don't care because they already got you. That's what it is, you guys. They already got you, so they feel they could treat you like garbage, okay? That's why they give you those mixed messages. Next, the narcissist, another mixed message that narcissists do, they tell you one thing and they do another. Classic narcissist will tell you, I'm going to change. I'm going to do this. I won't stay out all night. I'll make sure I'll call you back. They make promises and they don't keep them. There's your covert narcissist, all right? That's a classic red flag, you guys. You're dealing with a covert narcissist. They make promises and they don't follow through, all right? Oh, we're going to go to lunch. Oh, we're going to go on vacation. Oh, I'm going to help you out this weekend. And then come the weekend, they are nowhere to be found. They send mixed messages. They tell you one thing and they do another. And why do they do that? Because they're full of shit. That's why, okay? To put it bluntly, they are just full of shit. They make you think that they're all there for you. And when push comes to shove, they are nowhere to be found, all right? Next mixed message by a narcissist. The narcissist, once they get you, is going to change. Once that narcissist knows they've got you, the mask is going to start to drop. And that's when you're going to see the devaluation, okay? They're going to start to put you down and criticize you. You do this wrong. You do that wrong. You can't do anything right. At that point, the narcissist knows they have you. But also, at that point, usually the narcissist has somebody else. Now, at that point, they either have somebody in the wings or they've had that person in the wings the whole time. And that's usually somebody that they knew even before you, okay? That's why we always say they're still talking to their exes. A lot of them are still talking to their exes, or they're not broken up from their ex and they start with you, all right? So what happens is once they conquer you and they've got you wrapped around their finger, all of a sudden they're going to run cold on you, okay? Because now they got the supply or they're bored with you. And now, you're going to get these mixed messages. You say to yourself, where's the love bombing I had before? You don't have the love bombing. The person changed. Now all of a sudden they're cold and everything. So what are you going to do? You're going to start to pull away. You're going to say to yourself, all right, you want to be cold? Now I'm going to be cold. I'm not going to be looking for you. I'm going to be cold, just as cold as you are, because I'm not going to beg anybody for love. So you pull back, and then what does the narcissist do? All of a sudden, they're loving again. So when the narcissist sees that you're pulling away, now the narcissist is going to warm up to you and want to oh, baby, I love you. Hey, baby, come sit down next to me on the couch. Put their arm around you, kiss you. Did I tell you how much I love you today? Did I tell you? Also, a narcissist that cheated on you, the first thing they're going to say to you is, I love you. They're going to disappear, ghost you, cheat on you, come back, tell you they love you, and then give you a little bit of love bombing because they want to be sure that you're not pulling away or getting disgusted with them. So when they see that you're pulling away, when you're running cold on that narcissist, they're going to start to run hot on you and start to love bomb you a little bit to reel you back in. This is what they do. So this is weird behavior. This is manipulation. The narcissist is manipulating you to keep you around. That's all it is. It's not because they care about you as a person or want to be close with you. It's because they want to keep your supply there. So that's another mixed message that you get from these narcissists, all right? So they tell you one thing, they do another, they treat you like a jerk, they appease you. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to do that. They tell you one thing, they make promises, then they don't follow through. And all of this are red flags. You're dealing with somebody who's full of shit, okay? That's how you could tell a real one, you guys. A real one follows through. Their word means something. But when you deal with a narcissist, their word means shit, okay? And you're going to see that they are not a ride or die. They are not somebody you could depend on when you're going through something, all right? So they're going to send these mixed messages because they're not authentic. They're not transparent, all right? They're manipulating you. They're full of it, all right? Another mixed message that narcissists give you is they hide who they talk to, but yet they tell you you are the only one. And they do this all the time on the dating apps. What they'll do is they'll say to you, you know how many narcissists did this to me when I was on the dating apps years ago? They used to say to me things like, oh, I want you to know I'm centering in just on you. I'm centering in just on you. So you're thinking they're all into you. Oh, they must really like me. They're centering in just on me, okay? And the other thing they say is, I want you to know I'm not talking to anybody else. I hope you're not, right? This is what they want. They don't want you talking to anybody else, and they want you to think that you're just talking to them. And meanwhile, they're still on the app. They're still on the app. I had a dude do this, right? Where this guy had me on the phone for hours. And he's like, I'm just centering in on you. I'm just centering in on you. All right. Then he gets off the phone, whatever, and he's like, oh, I'm just going to lay down or whatever. And I didn't hear from him for a while. All right. He was supposed to call me back or something. So my girlfriend says to me, go on the app. I bet you he's still on the app. And sure enough, boom. His light was on. He was still on the app, and he was on the app for hours. So this is another weird mixed message. They tell you, I'm all into you. I'm centering in just on you. And meanwhile, they're full of shit and they're talking to other people. Narcissists do this all the time. They tell you, oh, I'm exclusive with you. And meanwhile, they're in inbox. They're on Facebook Messenger. They're on Instagram inbox or Snapchat. They're messaging all over social media when they're not talking to you, all right? So they're sending you those mixed messages. This is what messes up people's heads because you're telling me one thing. You tell me you care. You're telling me you're not seeing other people. And meanwhile, your Facebook Messenger light is on for hours. Like, no, not today, Satan. You're full of shit, okay? That's somebody who's running game on you, all right? And then they tell you, oh, my light never went off. The app never closed. That is gaslighting. It's bullshit. Trust me when I tell you, it is bullshit. They are talking to people, all right? If that light is on past 30 minutes, they are on there, okay? Next, all right? How narcissists send these weird mixed messages. They're nice to your face, and then they talk behind your back. Covert narcissists do this all the time. They're so nice to you, friendly to you, nice to your face. And meanwhile, they start gossiping and tearing you up behind your back. And how do you find this out? Because somebody is going to come back and tell you that covert narcissist is talking about you. So here you think, this could be a friend situation. Here you think you got a great friend, all of this. And then another mutual friend comes up to you and they tell you, I don't know if you know it, but, she's been talking about you behind your back. She's saying, oh, you are so full of yourself, or you're this or you're that or whatever. So that's how they get busted, because somebody comes back to you and tells you that, they're talking about you. So they send mixed messages. They pretend to be your ride or die. They pretend to care about you. Well, somebody who cares about you is not going to be smearing you behind your back. And this is what the narcissist does. They smear you behind your back. So here's what I have to say to all of this. The minute you see these mixed messages, that's when you should say, ding, 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 ding. I'm not dealing with a real one. I'm dealing with somebody who's playing games with me. They're playing mind games with me. They're telling me one thing and they're doing another. Classic narcissists do this, all right? So they send mixed messages by telling you they love you, and then they're being cold to you. They're sending mixed messages by, pulling away all of a sudden when, the day before they were so nice to you. They're, nice to outsiders. They're cold to you. They hide who they talk to, and they're sneaky. And meanwhile, they're telling you how much they love you. They're nice to your face, and then they're stabbing you behind your back. You guys, there's a lot more mixed messages that these people send, but these are just the main weird mixed messages that narcissists do. And be aware. When you see that things don't line up or your gut is telling you, this doesn't seem right. Somebody who loves you, it would want to be close to you. If they're making excuses why they don't want to sleep with you, that person doesn't love you, all right? That person's with you for something else. They're with you for safety or money or something else, all right? A place to live. They don't love you, all right? So you got to use your common sense here. It's not lining up. So they're sending you these weird mixed messages to fool you. This is what they do. They want to fool you so that you don't walk away. This is how narcissists dupe you into staying around. The minute they feel you're pulling away, they're going to give you that lovey-dovey stuff. Oh, I love you so much. Did I tell you I love you today? Blah, 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 blah. When they see you pulling away, you're not calling them as much. Now, all of a sudden, they're going to try to call and see, do you love me? They may start asking you, do you love me? Do you love me? That's a narcissist who's testing you to see if you still care. They'll say, do you love me? They want to know that they got you in their pocket. So this is what they do. They send these mixed messages. But I love you so much. I love you so much. But, I'm going to ghost you for the next 4 days, okay? That's what they'll do. I love you so much. Or what they'll do is, you guys, this is classic. I'm going to give you a classic game, what they do. They're going to love bomb you, tell you how much they love you. Did I tell you how much I love you? Blah, 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 blah. They want to make sure they build up your head, fill your head with all that lovey-dovey stuff. And then that is right when they're about to cheat on you. And then they're going to ghost you. And you're going to be like, what happened to them? How come they're not picking up their phone? What happened to them? They were just telling me how much they love me and everything like that. Well, that's because they want to make sure that you're good. And then they're going to disappear, cheat on you. And then they're going to come back with an excuse like they were sleeping, or, there was a problem with their phone. It fell in the sink, in the water. They couldn't get on their phone. They were in the emergency room. There's no Wi-Fi there. They're going to give you all these excuses. Oh, they were at a funeral. They love the funeral. They're going to say, I was at my mother's house. She fell down the stairs. Okay. They're going to come up with outlandish stories. And then they're going to say, I love you so much. Did I tell you how much I love you so much? So when a narcissist tells you they love you before they ghost you or after, they have just cheated on you, just so you know, okay? And I'm speaking from experience because I had a narcissist who disappeared on me for over 2 days. And the first thing he did when he called me up is he goes, I love you, all right? And my girlfriend, who's slick, she said to me, he just cheated on you. And I said, I know, he's no good. I'm done with it, But you see how he tried to play, and he said, I love you, all right? Sends me a text, I love you, after ghosting for 2 days. That shows, this is what they do. So I'm making you guys aware. I'm giving you firsthand experience. People say to me all the time, how, you're always spot on. Well, you guys, I'm telling you my experiences, and it's truth. It's real life experience that I have experienced, and I will tell you that this is truth. That's how I can back whatever I say. I can give you, the experience that I had to show you and prove to you that this is the truth, all right? I'm not just reading it out of a book. This is the difference between people that have lived it and people who haven't lived it and read it out of a book. You'll never get the same truth out of it, because real life is really the best education in the world, is real life experience, okay? So I hope that helps you. If it does, hit the subscribe button, share the podcast. I'm losing my voice, going nonstop, gang, nonstop, but I love it. I love being busy. So if you like the podcast, hit the subscribe button, share, you guys. If you're looking for confidential one-on-one phone coaching, check out the link in the bio at askgaz.wixsite.com/thegameexposed. I have a busy month, you guys, and then I'm going away in April. So I have limited time. So you have to book ahead. If you're confused, you need clarity, you don't know if you're dealing with a narcissist, you don't know if they're covert, overt, grandiose, malignant, you're not sure what this narcissist is, or maybe they're a combination between covert and malignant, and you need clarity or you need advice on how to deal with this person, check out my confidential coaching link, phone coaching, in the bio at askgaz.wixsite.com/thegameexposed. TikTok, you guys, is The Game Exposed. My YouTube, I have over 6,000 videos. I think I pretty much laid it almost all down on YouTube at The Game Exposed Podcast. Instagram is The Game EXP. And Facebook for now is The Game EXP 777. Okay? And have a great day, gang.